Good evening everyone, Cosmic Blur here, and we are back with the final episodes of Megaman X1. I can say it's gonna be the final episode, but it's probably gonna come really darn close. We've gotten everything we can, defeated all Lake Mavericks, and are ready to take Sigma down. Now, there is one final thing we could go back and get in Armor Armadillo stage, a special secret, which is the Hadouken. To get it, you have to get to the end of the stage with full health 5 times, like dying in a row, and then jump up to a secret capsule. But I just don't see the point of dying so much to get it. I never use it anyways. Like, it's supposed to one-hit kill anything, but you need to be at full health to use it. And it's just not really worth getting it for me. I used to have a video of me getting it. Think I might have lost it. If I find it, I'm gonna attach it here. If not, well, just so you know, it's a thing you can get there, but it's not really that worth getting. So let's just go take Sigma on. Because I don't want to lose lives. I mean, you need them later on, so you don't have to replay stages over and over. Here you go, let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. He leaps just like that. He has these cool leg booster jets that we don't have. But yeah, we look really cool in like the full armor, don't we? So yeah. We're filling out our... I hate those things. I hate those things so much. They're so annoying. Like, this is a game that it's based on a sense of speed. I've always felt that it's supposed to be based on a sense of constant movement, and these things just come to stifle that. Like, why make an action platformer and then just make people have to, you know, wait? It's not fun. It's not rewarding. It's just sort of a mechanic that's there to annoy people. So the entire gimmick here is that you have to jump on these platforms as they're moving towards you, because otherwise you can't wall jump to climb up them. And I didn't take my own advice, and down I go. This is a part that I've replayed many times in the past. It's not easy. It really isn't. It's supposed to be, though. You know, don't mean to sound like an old guy, but when I replayed this, like, really... Because I used to make, like, little pretend speedruns of this with my friends, and when I did that, I normally... I could pass this relatively quickly with no deaths, and the first time I played this back in the collection release, I actually beat it without dying, like this part in particular. So I'm not sure what changed, but you know, something changed. So anyways, these things are gonna keep coming back at you as you're climbing up here, and just being annoying. So just, you know, do your best to take them out. Don't be angry if you can't. They're not meant to be something you can take down easily, as you can see. But yeah, once you get it up here, you're pretty much in the clear. Okay, and we got in. There we go. Where's our Storm Tornado? Why am I using the Buster? Okay. And we did it. Oh, screw it. Just hit him. Who cares? And there we go. Now, if you notice, there's still one loose end here, running around here, which is Vile. We fought him and he kicked our butt, and then we never saw him again. Well, that changes now. There he is. And there's Zero, here to protect us. Stay back, X. I'll take him on. And the two go, and let me just get ready here. You're gonna hear some fighting going on. Well, that sounded like someone got his ass. And it was Zero. Well, that's unfortunate. It's like, X, do what I tell you or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. Yeah, I said it ahead of. So yeah. This is not a fight you're supposed to win. Once more, he just mops the floor with you no matter what you do. You're supposed to try and put up a fight, but in all honesty, just save your ammo. Just try and hit him. But don't try, you know, try and look convincing, but don't overdo it. You can't win. And he has incapacitated us now as well. And he's gonna laugh. That is the funnest laughing animation ever. He just bounces up and down. Maybe, but I'm not through yet. He waited all that time to give his comeback when Vile said that Vile's armored carrier was more than a match for X. He waited the entire fight to add his maybe. So yeah, Zero supercharges himself and blows up. And now we are solo against Vile. What a wordless gesture! I can't be defeated so easily. So, X, it's just you and me now, and that's kind of the voice he has in the remake, that's why I'm doing that. And then it's just like... We pull our energy from nowhere, and he's like, what the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You're still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. So yeah, now we can take him on, and look at this. Watch how easy he is once he's off his giant mech. Like, seriously. Just watch this. Just hit him. Yeah, he's not so tough when you can actually take him on. And that's it, we beat Vile. Vile goes boom, he is done for, and we can keep moving now. And Zero is dead. Or dying. X, I've taken too much damage. I like it so much more in the remake, because in the remake he goes like, X, I'm always telling you to be careful. Like, you know, like, oh man, you got me killed, you dumbass. But yeah, and it's like, oh well, my auto repair systems can't handle it. My power is fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. And then he passes out, and you know, he passes away and dies. Now, if you haven't collected the Buster upgrade, by this point Zero gives you his C-Buster. I'm sorry, at this point it's still called the Zero Buster, I think. And you're supposed to use it to defeat Sigma, but well, we got the Buster part already, so we don't get to see that scene. And yeah, Zero's dead now. And quick trick, this hallway is littered with like traps and stuff to make it hard. Remember how I told you that Stink Chameleon's charged power was gonna be useful? Watch this. We're now invisible and invincible. And we can just keep going through everything, like not a care in the world. So yeah, if this part is giving you trouble, just use this. You can just climb up all willy-nilly and not care about getting hit. It's the best thing. Well, for the most part, not caring about getting hit. And there we go. Now, we're gonna face off against Boss Spider. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, we're gonna face off against Boomer Quanger again, because he hasn't learned his lesson. But this time we got the homing missile, and watch this. Watch how easy his fight becomes once you get a homing missile. Because it tracks him even when he's invisible. So it just gets him every time. It's great, I love this. And there we go. Just like that, Boomer Quanger is done for. Bites the dust. Got a couple of medals here. Not really a big deal. Looks like free health for me. So yeah. Aha, gotcha. Got you all. Oh god, I hate them so much. Oh, this is what we wanted. Okay, cool. Now, we're gonna face off against Boss Spider. Boss Spider is a really annoying boss. You're gonna see what I mean. Now, his name might give it away, but it's a boss spider. And that's exactly what it is. And its entire gimmick is that it comes down. You know those games where like the thing goes down and you have to predict its path? That's exactly what this fight is. And it is really annoying. Sometimes what I do is that I pause the game so that I can see more or less where he's going. But that's like cheating. That's like cheating, honestly. But you know, sometimes there's no other way. It just and the more health you take down, the faster it goes down, so you have to be really quick. I'm actually getting good RNG for this now. Normally it's a lot harder. Yeah, I'm doing really well, I'm surprised. Normally it's so much more annoying. But this time we just, we're having good luck. Last time I played this, I was doing a race with one of my friends, and oh boy. We were getting the worst rolls for this thing. And I'm talking the worst, like... Sometimes, it would have us at like 1/4 of our health, and we would have hit it like once. Like that kind of situation. Yeah, just like that, see? Because the more you've hit it, the more complicated the pattern gets, right? So eventually it just becomes like this annoying battle. But yeah, all you need to know is that you have to hit it with the shotgun ice, and if you hit it with the shotgun ice enough times, it dies. It spawns these little, like, spider drones. Don't mind them. You'll waste your ammo fighting them, and you won't accomplish anything. Just hit it. And now we're gonna land the disrespect shot. Are you ready? Watch this. Bam, not even looking at it. And well, boss spider blows up. It's done for. And we have officially cleared Sigma Stage 1. So now we can move on to the rest. And I can say that I think, as far as my judgment goes, this is the hardest one, because it's got that, like, that jumping section in the beginning. And it's got boss spider, which is the randomest boss. Everything else is simpler, you're gonna see in a bit. Like at this point, you just equip the Storm Tornado and you just blast through everything, like no mercy. Also a really cool team. If you look at the menu, you can see we have almost full sub tanks, which is good because we are going to need. Kill Ostrich Bot here. Collect our stuff. And here we are going to be starting with our boss rematches. So get ready. And first off, right off the bat is Chill Penguin. Now we have the Fire Wave. And with the Fire Wave, he becomes an even easier boss. As long as you hit him with a Fire Wave, you keep knocking him back and just dealing damage to him. I mean, look at this. Like, and I think it's even easier with the Buster. Like, this is just funner. And that's it, we got him. Chill Penguin is down, again. The remake, the Maverick Hunter X remake, actually shows you that these are just the reanimated bodies of the Mavericks, not so much their personalities. Like, they're just basically mindless drones that are set up to act as defenders for the fortress. So yeah, we take over this right armor here, let's commandeer it, and let's just go knock stuff around. It's really gratifying, I love right armors. They're really cumbersome to handle, but man, they're fun to punch stuff with. And there we go. We can't really bring it up, for some reason it can't go up ladders, but it's fun to have. This is really sort of a pick your poison area, as you can see. You're just sort of choosing which path to take. And we're gonna go fight Storm Eagle again. But this time we have the Chameleon Sting, which is his weakness, but we're not gonna use it. Because we need the Chameleon Sting for the boss in this area, if I recall correctly. I'm not sure if it's this area or the next, but with a boss like Storm Eagle, are you really just gonna do that and risk it? I mean, in all honesty, is it even worth it? He has a lot more health though, or we're dealing less damage, one of the two. Nope, got me good there. I'm a little quiet, sorry. Trying to put up a good fight for him. Yeah. I know, it's an interesting thing, the whole reanimated bodies deal, because it means that Sigma can revive dead Mavericks, and also, it's just something so creepy about the thought. Because the first one you encounter in the remake is Launch Octopus, and they show you that Launch Octopus is like this really vain dude. He's like, oh, I'm Launch Octopus. Like when he's gonna blow up, he's like, even my explosion is beautiful. Like even his explosion is beautiful. And then you find him here and he is just like, I am Launch Octopus, and he really does that voice, and it's just like, oh, okay. Well, he's a revived robot body with no conscience that's just been programmed to like kill you. And that's really creepy, because remember, Reploids are basically human-like in their emotions and their thought processes. They're essentially human minds in robot bodies. So, if he's doing that, it's literally like making a zombie. That's really creepy. So yeah, on to the next boss anyway. Let's see who we're facing off against next. Oh, it's Rang the Bangda. Good thing I didn't waste the Chameleon Sting on Storm Eagle. This is Rang the Bangda, and it is a weird Egyptian-like mural thing. I'm not sure what its full motif is, but that's basically what it is. And it's annoyingly hard to take on. it traps you like on these spikes here, and tries to kill you with its nose. And each eye has a different way that it attacks you. It's not really a big deal. It's just really easy to get caught off guard by it and knocked into the spikes if you're not careful, like I just was. And we got him. Okay, we made short work of him. Chameleon Sting works every time. This boss had me thinking for a while because I didn't know what it was weak to, and I made the mistake of wasting the Chameleon Stinger on Storm Eagle. And I'm turning invisible to get through enemies because I decided to exploit it the first time I played. But yeah, this is Rang the Bangda. That was Rang the Bangda. We made short work of it. I really like its name. It's really it sticks with you, Rang the Bangda. But yeah, let's go and take on the next Sigma stage. We've got 2 levels left, I believe. So let's go. Love this music. We got full sub tanks. And they're greeting us with a boss right off the bat. Who is it gonna be? It's gonna be Armored Armadillo. So let's use the Electric Spark again. See how it deflects attacks? His shell is supposed to do that, but we hit him and knock his armor down, and there we go. Just plain Dillo. And that is the name of the achievement you get for knocking his armor down, by the way. If you knock his armor down with the Electric Spark, you get the achievement Just Plain Dillo. So if that's something you're aiming for, that's a thing you can get. I forgot to mention it the first time. But yeah. Rolls around. Unpredictable. And then you just sort of sap him. And he's done for. No, I like him. He's got a cool design, a cool idea of the whole, oh well, Sigma's my boss, because no one ever told me he wasn't my boss. So, you know, that's nice. Well, it's not nice. It actually sucks that characters like him get caught and isn't killed, because they're supposed to be like good guys, you know? Like some of the hunters that revolted with Sigma didn't really believe in what he was standing for there. And next up is Sting Chameleon. Now, he is gonna make you waste your Boomerang Cutter, which is a darn shame because you're really gonna need it later. But well, I'd really rather just waste the Cutter here than in the boss that actually needs it. Well, bless me, the Boomerang Cutter is actually doing something. Who would have thunk it? And it started again. This is why I hate the Boomerang Cutter. Like, at certain points, it just stops going where you want it to. And it's supposed to be that if you're on ground, it goes in one direction, and if you're airborne, it goes in another. It's not true. I've never seen it, like, once go where I want it to. Just got a better time. Just gonna have an easier time to stand next to him and just spam it. And there we go. Sting Chameleon is down, and we still got half our Boomerang Cutters left. Which is good, because we're gonna need them. In this area here, you're supposed to use the Boomerang Cutter to grab the loot. If you want to, you know. If that's a thing you'd like to do. This, and that helps you recharge it, and there we go. It's actually doing it's doing things the way it's supposed to now. And yes, Spark Mandrill. So he came back for more. Didn't have enough of the first time we stun locked him to death, so let's give him a warm welcome. Are we gonna get a no-hitter done? And the disrespect shot. Not even looking at him. No, I called it disrespect shot. It's just funny. But yeah, that's it. He's done for. And moving right on ahead. An underwater area. Oh man, I wonder who we're gonna be fighting next in this underwater segment. You know what? I'm feeling like a badass. Let's, yeah, I'm feeling like a real hero. Let's not use the cutter on Launch Octopus. Because we know he's run the other side of this door. Let's refill it, but let's not use it. And let's just equip the rolling shield and fight him like we're supposed to, without cutting off his tentacles. Because that's not fair. Let's have a fair fight with him. If things get tough, I'm of course gotta cheat, but for now, let's just hit him. Oh no, don't let him get you. Don't let him catch you in that. If he gets you with that, you're history. Man, It's because I have the armor on, or otherwise he really would have killed me really easily, but well, that's it. We didn't waste our boomerang cutters. Let's move on. Man, I don't know if I should risk using the chameleon sting here. You think I should? Yeah, let's. Alright, put it to good use. And we are next up to face off against Flame Mammoth. Interesting thing about Flame Mammoth here, I'm gonna show you in a bit, is that if you use the boomerang cutter, you can actually chop off his trunk. You just need to hit him 3 times with it, and his trunk falls off. And that gets you an achievement called Nobody Knows My Sorrow, which is kinda sad. But yeah, if he doesn't have his trunk, about all he can do is jump at you and like throw that little fire thing at you. He loses his fire wave attack, he loses his ability to turn the direction in which the conveyor belt moves. And he loses his Solar Slick attacks, so here it's really just the plain mammoth fight at this point. And we got him. He is done. Alright. And here we go. The final fight. The D-Rex, and that is what this thing is called. It's supposed to be like this dinosaur battle tank. It's weak to the boomerang cutter. The basic idea is that the main body is gonna ram you and then the jaw is gonna try and hit you. Every now and then it like charges its energy up for some really crazy attack like a laser blast. But don't worry about it, just hit him. And well, as you hit it, it starts moving faster. And that's it, D-Rex is done. I told you the first stage was the only hard one. And that's it for now. Now, we have blasted our way through all of Sigma's fortress and defenses relatively easily, and we are due for a final confrontation. We are now going to fight Sigma. Quick thing to note, if you're going through here, you're gonna see these worm things crawling out of these pipes. They drop energy, life, and weapon energy really quickly. So if you're gonna farm energy for your sub-tanks or anything, those guys are the way to go. It should take you about like 10 minutes or so, and you get to full everything. So here's Sigma now. Finally ready to take him on. And he brought Velgarder along, which is the name of his dog, which is sitting there next to him. Welcome. I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. I was gonna say traitors because I didn't remember, but yeah. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. And yeah, here's Velgarder. And he howls. It's the cutest thing. Anyway, every now and then he's gonna do that. Velgarder is a really simple boss. He's not really a big deal. If you got the armor on and you got the shotgun eyes, you're gonna take him on really easily. He just pounces you every now and then or things like that, and Velgarder is done for. And I feel really bad because I really like that dog, but yeah. Now it's Sigma time. And he's gonna pull out his lightsaber, he's gonna whip out a beam saber and try and cut us in half, so let's go. Excellent job, X. I can see why Zero counted on you. You're almost as good a hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. Beam saber on. And let's equip the electric spark, which is what he is weak to. Let's go. First off, right off the bat, he can deflect your shots really easily. And he does that thing. His main attacks are gonna be to do that and to charge at you with his beam saber to try and cut you. And he does that wall thing. He is not really that hard, but he hits, he's not really difficult to avoid, but he hits really hard. He hits like a truck. So you're gonna want to be careful with that. But yeah, as far as bosses go, he's not really a big deal. Just be on your guard, make sure you dodge timely, and that's all you're gonna need. Should I risk it? Yeah, we got him. Okay, good. And he is done for. We have beat Sigma and saved the world. Or have we? We have not. He has a final form. Okay, and now, as a final battle against Sigma begins, let's use one of our subtanks to refill our life energy and equip ourselves with the Rolling Shield. As a means to honor Armored Armadillo, who gave his life serving Sigma, who was a corrupt commander and didn't know anything of honor, it's only fair that we finish him off with a weapon that represents everything he is not, the Rolling Shield. It's good that you brought the full E-tanks for this, because then you can just scum it like this, and not have a care in the world, and just keep hitting him. The key for this battle is to keep hitting Sigma no matter what. And one final strike, and for justice, he is done. And we have now defeated Sigma and saved the world.
No, it's not possible. I'm a Reploid. I can't be destroyed by you.
Wait, Reploids were made based on X, so it's only for the original is better.
Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age.
That's it. We blew Sigma up to smithereens, we saved the world, and we watch how his fortress collapses into the ocean. It really pollutes it too, because I mean there's gonna be a lot of scrap in there. But yeah, everything blows up, Sigma's fortress crashes into sea, and that's it. The war is now over. We have now saved the world. But those who died, those who lost their lives in the struggle, they will never come back. Their sacrifices and their deaths themselves are something that will haunt X's memory forever. And that's not just for his friends like Zero, but also for the fellow hunters he had to take down. Because X is very mindful of that, and he knows that they all had lives and thoughts and dreams, and he cut them short by fighting them. He really doesn't like violence, and you can see it there. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. So yeah, this is the end of Sigma, the end of the Maverick Uprising, for now at least apparently. Because without Sigma to rally around, well, they're just sort of left there to be picked off. The war is gonna continue, but at least there's a fighting chance now. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster in his hand knows for sure. Well, that's it then, isn't it? We beat Megaman X, and as far as the recording timer goes, I think that was a little under an hour and a half. So yeah, I told you guys I could beat it relatively quickly, and that's not even like at my best. Like when I was actually trying to race this, it would be like an hour or so. But yeah, we're now gonna have our roll call for the enemies in each stage and what we can see. And it's also gonna show us the Mavericks. Like it's gonna be a roll call for the entire cast. It's actually kind of cool. Gunvolt. So that's where they got the name from. The Death Rogamer. Rolling Gaviol. It's amazing how the Gaviols are still enemies in these games. Even though the Gaviols are those weird spiky things that slide along surfaces like pipes or floors and just hit you. So yeah, they're still a thing. Ladder Yather. Oh my god, is that the name of the lizard? I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, there is Boss Spider, Rangdabangda, D-Rex, and Velgarder. Rest in peace, Velgarder. He was probably the most innocent loss of all, because he was just obeying his master. And here we go, Chill Penguin. Launch Octopus. Storm Eagle. Armored Armadillo. The Flame Mammoth. The Flame Mammoth. Stink Chameleon. Going, ugh. Spark Mandrill. Never could do anything. Rest in peace. Boomer Quanger. Couldn't be localized. Rest in peace. Vile. Back to Star Wars where he belongs. Ligma, the deadliest disease of all. And Zero, who is now dead. Oh, he's charging up, and that's a wrap. And you, as Megaman X. So we're done. Or are we? Is this really the end? Who knows? Oh, we got the actual staff credits. I'll stick around for them, I mean... Clearly this isn't the end, right? This is like Marvel Cinematic Universe levels of good stuff, so there's probably a cutscene after the credits roll, right? We'll just have to stick around and see. It's really interesting. I wonder how many of the people that worked in this actually moved on to compose in other games, or to work on other games. I mean, I'm sure if I paid attention to, like, if I paid attention to the credits, like, consistently through each game, I'd probably see a lot of them in the same place. Interesting thing, though, they're using aliases, you notice? I'm actually wondering why that is. I don't know why it is, actually. So yeah, special thanks, Capcom All Staff. Thanks for playing, it's presented by Capcom. Anyways, that's it, right? We're done now. Yeah, this should be the end of it. I mean, right? So yeah, well, oh, sorry, pressed the button there. Sorry about that. So yeah, we had our fun here. It was an entertaining go. I enjoyed it. Oh, what's this? Something's happening. Oh, it's Sigma.
You have won a temporary victory, X. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact.
Yeah, he's a ghost now and he's out for revenge.
In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding. And I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very soon.
And that's actually where the game ends. No, seriously, you cannot leave the screen. Like, once you reach this point, you gotta turn the game off or exit it. So I think that's a good point for us to call it a night. Thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate you keeping me company through this adventure. I hope you had as much fun watching me as I had fun playing this. It is a game that I absolutely love. I didn't get the Hadouken because I didn't want you guys to watch me die over and over, but I also didn't want to like cut through it. I felt like if I was going to show it, I was going to show the whole process. And it's just a weird and drawn out thing for something I don't use. You want to see it, let me know. I'll put up a video of me getting it if it's something you want to know. I mean, getting to that point takes me like, if I'm not recording because I play better like that, it takes me like 40 minutes at most. I have that time in a day, no problem. And well, thanks for sticking around with me. Thanks for watching and joining both X and I on this adventure. And well, I'll see you guys next series. And as always, thanks for watching and have a good evening.